afternoon, panel, students. TWLS, presente! Chancellor, you wrote on Sunday, March 27, 2005 in the Los Angeles Times that at Berkeley we are missing out on exceptional African American, Latino, Native American students. You wrote that inclusion is a public good, not a private benefit. And you wrote that intercultural competence is the ability best learned via experience with an appreciation of other cultures to navigate successfully in today's globalized society. 2005 was also the year that a memorandum of understanding was reached between students representing Third World Liberation Fronts and the administration securing funding for a temporary space at Heller Lounge for our Multicultural Community Center. Along with multicultural student development, we are a space that provides resource, cultural programming for recruitment and retention to ensure that equity and inclusion represents a reality and not just rhetoric on this campus. We support and cater services to 8540 students of color and other systematically underrepresented students who, as well as larger communities of workers, migrant people, and people of color outside this campus are most affected by the financial crisis and cuts to public education.
We demand administrative accountability to your commitment to our communities. The MOU is up for renegotiation in 2011.
So our question for you is, how do you plan to support the Multicultural Community Center and the Multicultural Student Development Offices? And if you could also please summarize how the budget cuts are affecting currently lower Sproul redevelopment.
So first of all, I want to congratulate the TWLF, World Liberation Front, for their continuing advocacy on these issues, which I think are important. And as you know, we've made and continue to make significant investments in the Multicultural Center, which I believe in strongly, and the Multicultural Center is part of the Lower Sproul planning. But I just have to admit that these huge cuts in the budget have caused us to have to rethink our strategy there. And so, again, this is the thing where I'm in discussion actually with the Graduate Assembly and with the ASUC about the best way of moving forward. And we're still trying to get a financial model that will enable us to move forward. But the Multicultural Center is very definitely part of the Lower Sproul planning.
Can you say how specifically you plan to support the Multicultural Center throughout the Lower Sproul redevelopment process and how the budget cuts have changed your approach, please?
So I thought I answered that by saying that. Of course, you did. I support the Multicultural Center. Without a financial model for how we move forward in the context of the current budget crisis, I can't make a commitment until we have a financial model that says this is how we're actually going to pay for it.
Thank you for your support, Chancellor. We will be holding you accountable to your promises.